Good morning. So nice to have you join us on another edition of 3+U. We love coming to work every day here because we always get to learn something fun that we can then share with you. So here's our start to this morning, because convenience comes to you on the show today, because the next time you have something wrong with your car, and let's face it, you know it's going to happen, Wayne Bennett says just call him and he will be right there to fix it in your own driveway. We first met Wayne when he took us out in his Sharp Slingshot cars, which was so fun, by the way. So we're glad to see him come our way this morning. Good to see you.
Good to see you too.
So it's true, it happens all the time, and it always happens at the worst possible time. You have an important business meeting, your husband's out of town, the kids are sick, and the last thing you want to do is go somewhere to get your car fixed.
Yes.
So for 12 years, you've been coming to people.
Yeah, I come to their home or work, wherever it's on-site repairs.
So you pride yourself, first of all, in your knowledge of cars, but also you like to use the word transparency. So you want your customers to feel like they know the work they're going to get before you ever show up.
Yeah, I feel strongly about that, and that if you're going to be paying for something, car repair can be expensive, especially these days. The prices are just crazy for parts and different things. I want my customers to know why we're doing something and what needs to be done, what doesn't need to be done, and just make sure that they're fully knowledgeable as much as possible as to what I'm doing.
Okay, so what types of things do you typically do, or is there a typical?
There is, I think typical comes by a season sometimes, because in the summertime, this past summer, I did a lot of AC work because it was just really hot here. And, you know, then the winter time comes different issues with electrical repairs. But I do almost everything except for, I don't do tire replacements or like pull your engine or something like that in your driveway. But I do suspension work, a lot of diagnostic work, and AC work and all that stuff.
Let me ask you about the diagnostic work, because you know you should go every year for a general well visit to your doctor. Does your car need that kind of thing?
Yes. Every auto manufacturer does have recommended service intervals, and that usually can be found in your manual, or you can find it online. But in addition to that, I do recommend just having, like, for example, we're coming up to the holiday season. People going out of town, they're going to be driving. I think having a good checkup before that happens, you know, just making sure your car is in good shape and safe to drive on your trip.
Okay, so I think when you and I were out in the Slingshot, which it really was fun, and you're a very good driver.
Thank you.
We had a chance to talk, though, a little bit, and there seem to be two different types of people. There are car people who just love cars. They always want the newest thing out there.
Sure.
And then there are people like me who I just want to get from point A to point B safely. My car has 279,000 miles on it, and I'm proud of them all.
There you go.
So if you came to me, you might have to swallow hard and say, Julie, you need this and this and this and this, but do you help me kind of budget out what to address first?
Exactly. I think with a used car, especially with over 200,000 miles, we can make a case that everything is used, everything needs to be replaced. But
a lot of it has been.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, but there's definitely a priority list, and so we'll go through and I'll say, hey, here's what needs to be done now, mainly for safety reasons or whatever, and we'll tackle the things as they come or as what's necessary.
Okay, so let's come back then to the convenience factor. So you are a mobile mechanic.
Yes.
Do people call you, or do they go online when they need you?
I have people call, but the best, quickest option is to book online. I actually, on my website, you can book your appointment on there and select what you need, or if you don't know what you need, you can just select other or diagnostic, and you can plug yourself directly into my calendar right there.
And that way, if you're currently working on somebody else's car and you can't answer the phone, they can schedule, and then if they're not sure what's going on, like if it were me and I got online and I guess you have a spot to fill in what's the problem with your car.
Yes.
So I might say it shakes when I idle, and then you would know what that means.
I have a general idea. If you select other is what I tell people to do. Just if you don't know, just select other, and then there's a text box where you can just give me a brief description.
Okay.
And, you know, we'll figure it out from there.
I have a minute left. dispel a myth for me.
Go
How
for it.
important is it to get your oil changed every 3,000 miles? Do you look at the car manual?
I go by the car manual, but the technology of oil, the science of oil has advanced over the years. It is a myth. 3,000 miles is an older thing. I would say maybe if you're getting like conventional bottom of the barrel oil, maybe every 3,000 for an older vehicle. A lot of vehicles now will be using synthetic oils, and they require that, and those can go 7,500 miles or so.
Okay, so here he is, Santa Claus for you right here, because he'll come to your house to fix your car. He also can give you like the best Christmas gift of all time if you want to get a chance for someone to go and drive or ride in this Sharp Slingshot. So much fun. So you'll find him at sharpmobileautorepair.com. He also has an app. And then there's his phone number if you want to do it that way, 774-1046. Thank you.
Thank you.
On the weekends, some folks step up their game, like bringing home Jack's Fan Faves value meal, our chicken nuggets, mac and cheese, and a drink for just $5.99.